I'm Ben Meiselas from the MeidasTouch network. There's so much deranged and disturbing stuff that Donald Trump's posting on his social media platform, but the actually one thing that I appreciate that he's doing, and yes, you're going to be like, Ben, what do you mean you're appreciating that he's doing something? Well, listen up what I'm about to say. I appreciate that he's just completely destroying the Republican Party, utterly destroying the Republican Party, just ripping it apart day by day. It's like what Lindsey Graham said, if we elect this individual as our nominee, he's going to destroy the Republican Party. Yet, even after the January 6th insurrection, the Republicans were so weak or such traitors that they leaned in and supported the terrorists, supported the insurrectionists. I couldn't have predicted that, but now Donald Trump is giving them their reward for their blind loyalty to terrorists, which is Donald Trump is relentlessly attacking Ron DeSantis each and every day on his social media platform. And here's the thing, the Republican Party is a cult that has a cult leader. The cult leader is Donald Trump. So therefore, Ron DeSantis can't attack the cult leader because DeSantis is in the cult. You're going to try to challenge the cult leader? So DeSantis is afraid to do anything. So every day he just gets attacked over and over and over again by Donald Trump. DeSantis does absolutely nothing about it. And DeSantis just gets crushed every single day. DeSantis is utterly tanking in the polls because he just takes it. He's afraid to call out Donald Trump. Look, let's just go over just some of the posts that Donald Trump has made about DeSantis. Like in the past 12 hours. It's relentless. This is what Donald Trump writes. He goes, why is Ron DeSanctimonious paying the Babylon Bee, a non-entity, $5,000 a month? So far, $21,500 if he's not running for president, just because his poll numbers are tanking, probably because of his desire to cut Social Security and Medicare, doesn't allow him to campaign without an announcement. You don't spend that much money on the Babylon Bee if you're running for governor. In fact, you don't spend money on the Babylon Bee if you're running for anything. Just as an aside, the reason he's spending the money on the Babylon Bee is because he doesn't want to be attacked by the Babylon Bee. So he puts them on a retainer because he's so nervous about people saying bad things about him. He keeps them on a retainer, yet Donald Trump is now saying bad things about him for having the Babylon Bee on a retainer. Here, Donald Trump says, in addition to wanting to cut Social Security and raise the minimum age to at least 70, by the way, that's the Republican plan in general, and Medicare, Ron DeSanctimonious is delivering the biggest insurance company bailout to globalist insurance companies in history. He's also crushed Florida homeowners whose houses were destroyed in the hurricane. They're getting pennies on the dollar. His insurance commissioner does nothing while Florida lives are ruined. This is the worst insurance scam in the entire country. He goes on to say, remember Ron DeSantis strongly opposed ethanol and fought against it at every turn, and he'll do it again. They always go back to their original thought. He always fought against Social Security, wanted to decimate it, and voted against it 3 times. And on Social Security, while we're at it, he wanted the minimum retirement age to be lifted to people that are 70 years old, a substantial increase. I mean, he goes on just to attack him over and over again on this. And he goes, remember, he was a disciple of Paul Ryan, a rhino loser who's currently destroying Fox and would constantly vote against entitlements. Ryan is a big reason that Mitt Romney lost his election. And to be honest with you, Ron reminds me of Mitt Romney. He's like a twin. Then Donald Trump posted, of all things, a Daily Beast article, and this is what the Daily Beast article said. Clearly, Donald Trump can't put together sentences like this. Despite having a job that entails exchanging small talk and pleasantries on a daily basis, the Florida governor tends to brush off those obligations and struggles with basic social skills. The governor's aversion to pressing the flesh and his concern over the risk of unexpected interactions with the public is already very well known. In fact, as part of that article, ex-DeSantis staffers have warned about his lack of social skills and his refusal to interact with normal voters. For example, on a flight in 2019, he ate chocolate pudding with 3 of his fingers. So that's what he's known for doing. Like, he doesn't even know how to eat food. He just grabs pudding and smushes it all over his mouth. And that's the article that Donald Trump posted. Donald Trump also posted this video of Ron DeSantis, where Ron DeSantis used to call himself Ron DeSantis. and then changed it to DeSantis. In his 40s, I guess he polled that changing his last name's pronunciation is better, and Donald Trump reposted and said, who changes the pronunciation of their own last name in their 40s? Is there anything genuine about the guy? It is a funny video, though. Watch Ron DeSantis change his name from Ron DeSantis to Ron DeSantis. Play the clip.
I am Ron DeSantis. I'm Ron DeSantis. I am Ron DeSantis. This is Governor Ron DeSantis. Hello, this is Governor Ron DeSantis wishing everyone a Merry Christmas. Hi, this is Governor Ron DeSantis, and I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. Hi, I'm Governor Ron DeSantis, and I want to congratulate all of you at Rumble as you open your U.S. headquarters.
And look, Ron DeSantis is what Nikki Fried, the Democratic leader in Florida, said. DeSantis is dipping like fingers in pudding. And DeSantis is just completely crashing. And by the way, I think DeSantis would lose in Florida against Donald Trump because the MAGA Republican Party has become a complete and utter cult. But within the broader pro-democracy community, observing this, it's like, I think America really is waking up to that. Like, look, what's going on there, it's just disgusting. It's just un-American. It is weird. It is odd. It is dangerous. It is fascism. And the Trump-DeSantis thing, just piece by piece, flesh by flesh, just ripping the Republican Party apart. And I'm okay with it. I am for it. I prefer those posts over Donald Trump's whiny post about the fact that he's about to be criminally indicted. Although I like him whining that he's about to be criminally indicted by the Manhattan District Attorney, or whining about how Apple he created a song that he put on iTunes, I guess, with some group, and it was in support, a tribute to the January 6th insurrectionists or something like that. And Apple removed that, and so he was whining about that. They removed it, everyone's going after me. Well, if you support insurrectionists in normalcy land, we don't like insurrectionists. Like, we don't like terrorists. We don't like groups that, like at CPAC, where they have the sign and say we're all domestic terrorists. In the normal world, we don't like that. So gotta love it, though, at some point, that the Republican Party is just tearing itself apart. I'm Ben Meiselas from the MeidasTouch Network. Hit subscribe. We're on our way to 1 million subscribers thanks to your incredible support. So let's get to that 1 million mark together. Please hit subscribe. Also, check us out at patreon.com/MeidasTouch, patreon.com/MeidasTouch. Check it out wherever you go and get audio as well. Just search the MeidasTouch podcast for audio and check it out there. I'm Ben Meiselas from the MeidasTouch Network. Until next time, have a great day. Hit subscribe. It's free.
Love this video? Then you'll love the MeidasTouch podcast. Listen as my brothers and I break down the latest news and chat with top political leaders on the fastest growing pro-democracy podcast in the world. New episodes drop every Tuesday and Friday. Add the MeidasTouch podcast right now wherever you listen to your podcasts.